of the major, the LSTA, and we are the integrants of this team is ANDREA LOZADA, AXEL BRYAN, DANIELA ALEJANDRA, and me, Diana Elizabeth. And we are in the 6th semester of our major. Now we want to talk something you have to know, you must know if you want to embrace in this major, like the basic elements of arithmetic, geometric, trigonometric, algebra, and mathematical logic, and some basic elements of computing and management of computer equipment, and knowledge about the updated software application. You must know enough elements in the English reading, like reading, writing, pronunciation, conversation with solvency for the study of the degree, and know English elements like reading, writing, pronunciation, conversation with solvency for the study of the degree. It's the same now. It's the but isn't the but language like Spanish and English.
Those who choose this major have to be willing to learn, to be acquiring knowledge, because more and more information will come out. In other words, the interest is to venture into new computer technologies. Have patience, since you can find steps in which you have to put a lot of effort and dedication. And the most important of all, don't give up and keep trying. It is advisable to know basic programming since this will facilitate many subjects that is in our major. Also know some concepts of the major. For example, concepts of tags or knowledge of some values. At least know or be aware of what is happening now with technology to know what to do.
Computer security or professional or IT security professional offers always the guarantee of being able to provide an organizations with the technologies of security technologies like firewall, like IDS, IPS, CMVPN, that are technologies that are focused on the security. The other point that a security specialist offers is the controls. Controls are like strategic or plan or security plans that help the organization to be more prepared and aware for any incident or situation. Some metrics, guides, and the guides are provided by a big security organization or corporation, and it contains recommendations, some tools, and the security specialist can offer a test to ensure the most important process and assets of the organization. The security professional focuses on protecting the confidentiality. There is an element of the information that ensures that the information will be only available for the authorized users. The other element, or the second element, is the availability that ensures that the information or the source system of information are always up when it requires. And the last, or the three elements of the information, is the integrity. The integrity ensures that the information never will be modified without authorization, and the information must be follow these three elements, and the security professional can help to do it. Okay, the security professional focuses on protecting the confidentiality. This is an information element of characteristic that ensures that the information are available and available only by authorizing or author. Finally, the most important or key point about what IT security specialists can provide to the organizations is that use their knowledge in this current technology times, where the most important and expensive assets for an organization is the information. Knowing that, the IT specialist also knows how that an attacker seeks to steal, spy, or access to any system without an authorization, and then how the attackers can steal the information, or confident information, sensible information. And the most important part is that the IT or security specialists apply their knowledge to mitigate with control, with metrics, with guides, with plans, events, and safeguard the security information.
Now we have some abilities that you need to get for the good, and some of this is the responsibility. The responsibility is you have to know how to do the homework, and you must to finalize all the homework you have, and you must do we organize it to have everything ready and not to do the things in the last minute like all the majority of the Mexicans and all the majority of the students.
We need to be responsible for our actions. If we want to be good at what we do and improve, we have to do what they ask us as students, and that is study hard and read. We have to overcome the obstacles that we present as a student, having merit to improve and to get better at what we are doing, because at the beginning we will not know everything and we need to learn from it. Ethics is one of the most important values, because there is just what is right and what is wrong. We need to learn what's illegal and what isn't, and it's essential to have mentally of being impartial. We cannot have the liberty to judge something we don't know if we don't have evidence or proof of what we are judging.
If you need help with any subject, it's good to ask people who know about the subject. But as you want, you will have to be researching and reading to understand the issues that arise. Since the beginning, they are only introductory themes and definition, not so practical things, more programming and comfort advanced. You are be introducing in the implementation of security technologies. You will pay more attention to small details by developing analytical skills. To learn everything related to mathematics, one must be practicing exercise in order to know how to get the correct results. Having great interest or desire to learn about this major, if you don't have it, the beginning can be developed as the semester are advanced.
Okay, we have some types of hackers like the script kiddies. These hackers have limited or no training and know how to use the only basic techniques or tools. Even then, they may not understand any or all that the way they are doing. So now we have the white hackers. These hackers think like the attacking party, but now for the good guys, they are typically characterized by having a code of ethics that says essentially that they will cause no harm. This group is also known as ethical hackers or pen testers. Now we have the gray hackers. These hackers straddle the line between the good and the bad and have decided to reform and become the good side. Once they are reformed, they still may not be fully translated. We have the black or the black hackers. These hackers are the bad guys and who operate on the opposite side of the law. They may not have one hand, and in most cases, black hat hacking and outright criminal activity are not far removed from each other. Now we have the suicide hackers. These hackers try to not out-target to prove a point. They are not steadily because they are not worried about getting caught or doing prison time, something like that.
Now that we know the type of hackers, that the black hat don't have permissions or authorizations, that the white hat do have, and while gray hat are both offensive and defensive, we have to develop the ability to think like a black hat, to anticipate how they could attack us and prevent these situations, but also get the ability to know how to prevent them of occurring. Another thing we need to learn is programming. This will help us develop our own tools or scripts, and we can know that it's reliable, or at least know what the code says when downloading an application, or how to put security in the programming, so we can verify that activity is not done approved or is approved of security, such as collecting information without our permission in the background.
Hey, hello, Axel here. Certainly, at this point in the video, there are some doubts about the mayor and about what really makes a computer security expert. So I'm going to use this video space to comment about some myths and realities about the IT security and what they can actually offer it to the organizations. The question: the IT security professionals really hack systems, like the hackers in the movies? Well, this can be true, and it can also be something false. Now, for example, you are watching Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot is a famous series about hackers, and it's very realistic about the hackers and expectations, the attacks that actually happened in the series and in the real life. Our protagonist character is Elliot. Elliot is a talented hacker with an identity psychological problem. This psychological problem makes Elliot use his hacking skills to do some illegal stuff, like bringing down a big financial entity. But his another personality tried to prevent these hacking attacks. So, throughout series, Elliot tried to end the battle between his two personalities. Which one win? The reason why I put Mr. Robot on the video is because the series helps a lot to understand what an attack hacker does, and in some episodes we can actually know the other side, because Elliot tried to fight against the hackers by evading his attacks and helping his organization, which is the most closest thing that a professional of security do. Okay, maybe the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word hacker, you think about a mysterious person sitting in front of a monitor and typing too fast while he's wearing a dark hood. This stereotype is quite curious because although many of the activities that appeared in Mr. Robot are possible to perform in real life, well, as long as the professional is hired and authorized to perform these activities. The term used is pen tester. A pen tester consists of a person with knowledge of computer science, technologies, with some hacking skills. Because a pen tester must think like an attacker and be able to make the same attacks as an attacker would, with the difference that a pen tester does not seek to harm the organizations as an attacker would. The pen testers are looking to find some weakness of the system, exploit them, and report and document the results obtained, so the company can mature in terms of security and be proactive to implement some proactive control against the attacks.
Baile de Fortnite para empezar.
Dime si sí o si no.
No, pero creo que eres tú más que la luta. Venga cuando empieces otra vez. Y no les... O sea, quítale. And the most important of all, don't be able to keep trying. Ya no.
Y ahora sí, a Computer Security. No, ¿en serio? ¿Sí está aprendido?
Sí.
Perdón.